Good morning, I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich with your April 19th, 2013 outlook, and starting off today with the Storm Prediction Center's outlook for today. And we thought there might have been a slight risk for parts of our area that would have showed up today from the overnight outlook, but we just have the C text over this area here, which is not the slight risk that was issued over the parts of the Carolinas or Virginia. I do agree with this area being issued here, but it's going to be a question of how much instability can get up into this area and how much cloud cover will hang around that will inhibit any severe development today. If there is no cloud cover, or the cloud cover breaks this afternoon and we do get substantial heating in this area, like I think there might be, you can go ahead and extend this like this over eastern Pennsylvania also, and right over Delaware. So right now they haven't done that because they just have that C text there. And they specifically mentioned this area will be warranted east of the Appalachians, west of New Jersey. So this area here is their area they're concerned about. And if it does turn severe, the thunderstorms or the instability does become sufficient enough to warrant a slight risk, they will issue it later today up in these areas where I have circled. Okay, so let's look at that right now. Because of that, we did back off slightly to just more of an isolated threat of severe thunderstorms, with the impacts being heavy rain, frequent lightning, large hail, and wind damage with greater than 58 mile-an-hour winds. I think of all of these factors that we have on here, the biggest one is probably this. We have very strong low-level jet present, very strong with winds up aloft. Well over 120, or actually over 140 miles an hour up aloft. So if we could tap into some of that wind with a thunderstorm and bring it down to the surface, obviously it moderates as it comes down. It's not 140 miles an hour, but you could get some severe winds over 58. So that would be our primary threat today from any thunderstorms that do occur. And we're going to use the NAM model as a point of reference for an example here. This is the amount of potential energy that is expected to be around this afternoon. So these are your areas that, if the sun does come out in earnest this afternoon, these would be your areas to watch as far as getting severe weather. Actually, I could probably narrow that down a little bit further here and probably say it's probably from I-80 and points south. Something like this. This is probably your area that I would watch for severe weather development. Other than that, I really don't think you have a shot anywhere else in New Jersey or north central PA. I think it's mostly confined east central PA and points south and southwest from this point. But we'll have to be determined how much sun comes out today. Like we said before, here's the future radar for the NAM. Looks like an organized mess coming across with this cold front here as it's moving east, and it remains that way most of the day, and then it finally starts to get its act together by 5 p.m. Here's 6 p.m. Here's 7 p.m. You see a nice squall line starting to develop here, and it finally runs into that more unstable atmosphere. By the time you get to 8 o'clock, you get a very nice squall line here that runs right from D.C. up through, York and up through Allentown and into northeast PA. Now, I'm not sure how severe it would be up in this area, but I mean down here where the higher instability is, you could definitely have some severe weather if, in fact, the sun comes out. That's the key today. The sun's got to come out. The RAP is a short-range model. It runs 18 hours. It's kind of a max range right now, but it also has starting to pick up on an idea that there could be a stronger embedded part of that line out ahead of it, but we'll have to monitor that throughout the day. That's the bottom line. Current activity loop on the interactive radar shows this massive cloud cover over this area here. So we're going to need this to break up if you're going to want any kind of severe weather this afternoon over this area here. Not that you'd want it, but in order to see that over these areas here and over the Baltimore-Washington area, this cloudiness is going to have to break up at some point. Still not sold on whether that happens or how to what degree that happens here, so that's why we're not going full into the severe mode today, and either of the Storm Prediction Center as of now. We'll continue to follow today on the Facebook page and provide rapid updates as things occur, and we get a better understanding of how things are transpiring this afternoon. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich, and for the rest of the week, please click on the daily forecast link to the right of this video here, and we'll provide you the entire week, including a colder weekend but what's looking to be a colder but dry weekend shaping up for most of the area. Click on that link to the right of this video, and each forecaster for each specific region will give you a breakdown of how the rest of the week is going to work. I'm Eastern PA Weather 30 meteorologist Bobby Martrich. Have a great Friday.